Hi, and welcome to Pointer Studio Gallery. I thought I would give you guys a little tour to see what you can expect to see when you're here on the art crawl. And for those of you who can't make it during the art crawl, if you ever want to come and make an appointment to visit the gallery, hopefully it'll be a little more cleaned up than this, but this is what you can expect to see. A lot of the frames that you'll see on the wall here have a wide margin and a painting in the center. These are my small plein air panels, and they're generally a traditional frame that comes in different styles. Sometimes just dark on the outside, sometimes with a gold liner. Sometimes fancy ones have a beautiful linen matte liner the painting sits within, and they're very lovely. One of the pieces I put up here shows the small plein air painting that I did on location and the large painting that was the result of the studio follow-up. So sometimes in my practice, that's what I do. I get inspired by what I find on location, and I use it to paint larger studio paintings. These paintings here, the arbutus and the trees, are on canvases, deep canvases, so they don't need to be framed. They look really nice just hanging on the wall. They are about an inch and a half deep. They're considered what's called a gallery wrap. And I'll show you a little more about the panels that I use and the process that I use for framing. So when you come to visit the gallery, you'll see my paintings, my plein air paintings, in wrapped containers. This is my storage system. I work on a range of standard sizes, 8 by 10, 12 by 12, 6 by 12, 8 by 8. Sometimes I like to work in a square size. And these panels I prep ahead of time to fit into my box, which I'll show you in a minute. Sometimes I prime the panels. I treat them with gesso, but I prime them with a color so that it's like an underpainting color I can work on top of. And when you're here in the gallery, if you find something that you like in the bins, if I have a frame that fits it, we can pop it into a standard frame size. And this is what the panels look like out of the frame. Oops. And then they just pop right in. And I have a little framing stapler. And that's what the finished works look like. There's contemporary frames, and as I mentioned, this is a deep canvas, and I usually paint the sides of the canvas for these ones. And the reason why I work on a standard size panel is so that I can use them in my plein air box, which is this piece right here. And I'm just going to release the camera here so that I can show you a little better. This is one of my Gorilla boxes. I have 3. This is my medium-sized one. It's kind of like Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. And they hold those panels that we were talking about. This is my 8 by 10 inch box, but it also comes, these panels I can travel with them when the lid is closed. The panels can be inside. And there's one of my painted ones that's pre-tinted. And this whole box folds up and shuts up, and I keep all of my gear in here that I'll need for painting. My water container. I'm working in acrylic with this box, but I have a box for oils as well. water containers, spray bottles, little tubes of paint, my brush container. And this comes out. It's like a little insert that holds a different size panel. When I'm working on location, these can hold up to 4 wet paintings because of the little brackets on the side. And the reason why I would want them all folded carefully in the box is because I'm taking all my stuff on location in my knapsack. There's my panels. And there's the painting that I worked on yesterday. I'm very fortunate to be working in acrylic, so it dries real fast. Anyways, that's what you can expect to see when you come to visit the studio gallery. Inside, we'll be limiting the number of people in the gallery at a time for the COVID precautions, but there'll be lots to see outside as well. I'll have a selection of large landscape paintings and florals outside. And this is one of my waterfall paintings. It's a large acrylic painting that's 30 by 30 on a canvas. So I hope to see you guys during the crawl, and I hope to put together some more little videos for you to enjoy.